Hi everyone, it's Tyler. Ubiquiti released the Doorbell Lite this past week in the store, so I was able to purchase it and get it home over the weekend. So let's take a look at what's inside the box. Looking on the outside of the box, we can see the image of the doorbell here. On the side it says Doorbell White. On the back we've got the model number, UVC Doorbell-W, which stands for white. Looks like this was manufactured October of 2025. And we've got all of the other writing down there at the bottom. Okay, so we have the installation guide you can scan via the QR code there. Looking at the accessories first, we do have screwdriver for the set screw. We've got the backing plate. This is the angle mount to angle the camera a different direction if needed. We've got some set screws there, wall anchors and screws, documentation, and then we have the doorbell. Here up top we've got the camera, we've got the doorbell button, has a nice click. I like that. Here at the bottom we've got the speaker, we've got a light, and on the back we've got the indents for installing this on the plate. It says please ensure the rubber grommet is securely fastened to prevent water damage. Again, we have the model number here. It does show POEN, and we have this rubber grommet. We have the RJ45 port and reset button there. And that is the bottom screw hole for the set screw. If we take the plastic off, it looks like two microphones are here. And then I'm assuming these are infrared. It's kind of hard to see, but it looks like those are infrared sensors maybe. And it does look like anywhere you push on this button will work. That feels really good. I like that. Got the Ubiquiti logo here. And we've got the mounting template with the level bubble on it. And that should be it. But just for kicks and giggles, let's see if there's anything else in here. Nope, that was it. Just the normal Ubiquiti packaging. It's really nice. Let's go over some of the technical specs of this doorbell. It is 5.4 inches long, 1.6 inches wide, and 1 inch thick. It does have IR night vision up to 16 feet, so that's what's going to be up here at the top. This does have smart detections for people, vehicles, and animals. It does not have the enhanced AI, so it will not detect faces or license plates. I am curious though if you can add that via an AI key or AI port. So I'll see if I can try to figure that out. The camera up top is a 5 megapixel camera. It does have two-way audio. It is IPX5 rated for weatherproofing. There's an optional gang box and junction box as well. This does work with Unify Protect. I was curious about that with the other two doorbells being a merging between Access and Protect, if this would be adopted in Access, but it looks like it's adopted in Protect, so that's good. Has a 10100 megabit port. It is 24 frames per second. And again, 5 megapixels. It is a 1920 by 2560 ratio. So that's a 3:4. So it's going to do video long ways, which is good. The sensor is a 1/2.7 inch. Power consumption is 8 watts for PoE. Weighs 5 ounces, which feels about right. It's polycarbonate metal. One thing I've noticed online is that people are saying this is a very big doorbell compared to what other people have on their houses. So in my opinion, Ubiquiti is aiming more for the enterprise application for their new doorbells. These are not like the G4 doorbells where you can just retrofit on your house. You know, you could take the old doorbell off and put this one on. It's not that simple for these. These are meant for, in my opinion, a business to where you can just run a PoE cable to it and you've got your doorbell. So what I'm going to do now is get this adopted in Protect here in my office, and we'll see what the image looks like and hear the doorbell. Okay, here we are in Protect. I'm going to plug this into PoE power here. The IR LEDs are lighting up. Okay, we just heard that chime. Protect says new device detected, Doorbell Lite detected. So we'll add that. Shows up here, click to adopt. One new device has been added. And we'll go ahead and update this to the latest firmware. Okay, it shows Doorbell Lite updated. That took about, 2 minutes. Not very long at all. Looking at the image here, I'm gonna put it on high quality. So I know it's kind of hard to see, but looks like your normal doorbell image. Pretty cool. Looking at the specs here, we got our status showing online, connection is excellent, which switch it's connected to, firmware version, motion, 24 frames per second, 10 megabits per second. And then let's look at the recording settings. I have it set to record always and continuously. It will create AI events for animals, people, and vehicles. Frames per second I have on auto. Video compression is auto, and encoding's on standard. It is nice that we can overlay the time and camera name now. With the current G3 access readers, you cannot have any kind of overlay information. So it makes it difficult when you have to pull video to know what timestamp is on that video, since there isn't any. And we can also set motion zones, smart zones, crossing lines, and privacy blackouts. We can name the doorbell here. Again, we can see the preview. Microphone, you can also disable this if you want to. Noise reduction for clarity when it's windy. And then you can permanently disable the microphone if you needed to. HDR settings here, I typically keep it on medium. And then we have night vision. And you can do status sounds and status light on the camera. It's showing status light, but I don't see anything on here that shows the doorbell's currently on, which is interesting. But we'll go further into it. Advanced settings, you can set your exposure and things like that. Doorbell tone, so this is the default. And then you've got ring volume, you can have it repeat up to 6 times. And this is what it sounds like on the device. So that's 100%. And you can see the light turned on. And then you have your speaker volume for two-way audio. You can also pair one of their Wi-Fi or PoE chimes with this. And then you can share the live stream of the camera. So if I push the doorbell, you can hear the ringing there. And then on my phone, I'll have the notifications set up to let me know when someone's ringing the doorbell. So there you have it. That is the new Doorbell Lite from Ubiquiti. There are 2 more models coming soon. Those are more higher end, considered pro models, and they will have access built into them. As far as I know, this one does not have any access control, which is fine. $100. I think it's a great quality device from Ubiquiti. And stay tuned. I'm going to try to install this on my door. Right now I have an old Wise doorbell, and so I don't have any Ethernet at that doorbell, so I'm going to figure out how to get Ethernet there, and so I can use this doorbell for my house. So thank you all for sticking around for this video and unboxing. If you want to see more, subscribe, comment, like these videos. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you on the next one.